Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at one of our Year 8 projects, which is a focus practical task where we look at making a key bar. And the reason we're doing that on Onshape, or the reason we're demoing that on Onshape, is it allows us to use a couple of nice features to save time and improve your workflow. So we've got our planes here as normal, and what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to start today on Onshape by creating a new plane. So I'm going to offset a plane from the front here. Now to do that, we go up to plane, and remember you'll see the red circles appear as I click. So I click on plane, and it's asking me what the plane that I want to select is to offset it. And in this case, I'm going to offset it from the front, and I'm going to offset it by 3mm, and press the tick. And what you will see there is we've got an offset plane by 3mm. So I'm going to start then with a sketch onto plane 1 and press the N key, and it spins round nice and simple. We're then going to take the centre rectangle, which is that one. I'm going to click once in the middle and just drag out, and I'm going to change my sizes so you can see now this dimension is ready to be added. So we're going to type in 25 and then 70, and that fully constrains our sketch. If you need to change the dimensions, you can use the dimension tool at the top there and use that to pull them in and out like we've done in previous videos. So I'm now happy with the sketch, and once I've sketched it, I'm going to press Extrude, click on sketch 1 and type in 3mm and press the tick. And what we've got there now is a piece of aluminium, in this case is what we're going to be using, and we've created the blank starting point. Now from here we're going to fillet the corners. So I've just pressed the fillet tool, which is up there, and then I'm going to click on my corners. So the amount there is coming too much, so I'm going to try 5 as a starting point. I'm going to click on each corner, use my arrow keys on the keyboard to spin this around, and I press N again. So I'm just going to bring it around there to the front plane. As you can see, we've got 5. I can drag the arrow in and we can change the shape of it. I'm going to go for 10 on this one. So that's our next point done. Next, we're going to add 2 holes. Now these are for bolts to go through, so we can bolt the 2 sides together. So once again, we press sketch, click on the front plane, press N. So not the front plane, it's the front surface of the block we've created there. And I'm going to draw the center point circle. So I want to be on this center. I'll draw a circle. I'm going to make that 4mm. Now I'm going to dimension it. And remember, it needs dimension because it's in blue. So I'm going to click dimension, center of the circle, and the edge there, and I'm going to change that to 12.5. So now you can see it's all black, which is great. I'll press the escape key to get rid of my cursor and change it back to the arrow. And I'm going to press the mirror button at the top there. So select a mirror line. It's the vertical line there. And I'm then going to draw around our dot, our hole, and press the tick. Now if I just spin that round again, you can see there are 2 holes. So it's now a case of pressing Extrude, sketch 2, and remove. So we've created the 2 holes for our bolts to go through on our aluminium part. Again, and you could have done this as the same Extrude, but to help pupils learn, it's good to do repetition. So we're going to press sketch 3, the front layer, press the N key, and I'm going to draw a cutout. Now the cutout could be something as simple the circle, and this cutout is to allow you to access the keys, or I just press undo. I could go for more of a angled cutout, which would then mean drawing a full shape. For the tutorial, we're just going to stick with the circle. So I'm going to use the center point circle, and I'm going to go almost down to the middle, not quite, but almost down to the middle. And my circle is going to be 20, and offset from the edge there. Oh, so we do that. There we go. We're going to put in 7.5. So it's going to cut away. Press the tick. I'm spinning it around so you can see that circle. Again, extrude, sketch 3, remove. So we've cut out our finger hole. Now, because these points are a little bit sharp there, we can just add a fillet. Both of them, go it round, and this time I'm going to make that fillet 5. That's the side piece done. Now this is where we can improve our workflow. I want to add a wooden scale to the side of this. So the quickest way is actually click on extrude and click that face, and that extrudes the face for you. So I can make that like millimeters and just press the tick. Now what's happened there is I've made a mistake, because my extrude has now increased the thickness of the whole thing. What I wanted to do, I just double click on the extrude, instead of add, I want to change that to new, and the colour will then change, and you will get a separate part down the bottom here, which comes in handy with assemblies. So we've got our second part on there, and to that we can round off the edge. So 5 works quite well there, and I'm going to then chamfer these top surfaces. Too big to come out with to start with, so we're going to change them to 2, both numbers, and this is going to allow for a countersunk bolt head to go in on this side. So that makes up one side of our keybar. Now the great thing about using Onshape is that I'm going to now mirror everything there through that original front plane to give me both sides, and by doing that it's going to keep the origin bang in the center. Okay, so all I'm going to do now is click on mirror, which you can't see from the top, mirror at the top there, entities to mirror, part 1, part 2, and the mirror plane will be front. I press the tick, and now I've got the 2 sides of my model created there, ready to go. We could add bolts separately. What I'd probably do is take this into an assembly and add the bolts separately and make a little model key so you can show what you want to do there. Thanks for watching. I really hope that's been helpful. This was the On Teacher.